What should
Yeah.
we do to prepare ourselves to thrive in adversity?
Yeah. Well, learn to be self-sufficient. We've talked about that, but also learn to be helpful,
Mm.
uh, genuinely helpful to other people. And if you put your effort into that, then other people are going to help you.
Yeah,
So I
it's
mean,
good
that's
advice.
simplistic, but it is philosophical.
Yeah, it is. And that's why I love this. I love talking with you, and I want to have you back many more times as well, because I think that the arguments that you're discussing, they touch on economics, they touch on the environment, they have elements of philosophy in there. It really spans so many issues. And I wanted to ask you, this would probably be my last question for you. Uh, you obviously pay attention to people when you're talking to them. You pay attention to how they respond to your various arguments. What do you think is the best argument that you put forward that garners the most respect, or maybe changes the most minds? Like, what's the most effective argument that you ever put across?
Oh boy, that's a really tough one. Gosh.
And if you don't have one, that's fine, because I
I'm a
hope that
little
people
bit at
listen
a
to this.
loss
Yeah.
because sometimes I pay a lot more attention to what isn't working.
Yeah.
But I think what we've just been talking about, the happiness factor, what we should be doing is, rather than measuring GDP, is measuring gross national happiness. When we start thinking in those terms, in terms of what's to be gained by changing our behavior, by changing what we're striving for and measuring, I think people are naturally responsive to that. It puts us in a good mood for making the effort required. Whereas if we just look at the scary stuff, I think it can short circuit people's effectiveness.
Mm.
We tune out, and I'm scared to see that with young people, actually, that
Mm.
they see the trends with climate change and so on, and they don't see their leaders doing anything about those trends. So it makes them passive and sort of blank. Makes them turn in on themselves. So they're just staring at their little screen all day,
Mm.
rather than thinking about what they can do. So I think it's really important to talk about what there is to be gained and enjoyed and shared in turning our attention back to what really matters.